Heyo! Today I want to talk to you guys about personal security and you. uh, there's lots of people out there these days that are just plain bad, right? You know, organizations, gangs, people in general, you know what I'm saying? They're out to get you, right? I mean, since with the advent of the internet, right, it's made everything way easier to do, you know what I'm saying, to buy, to be, to hang out. Facebook, MySpace, you name it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, there's 50 different social networking sites, you know what I'm saying? There's LinkedIn, I can't even list them all. Where everybody and anybody can go on, you can start an account, you can type in some personal information, and you can network with everybody on the planet, you know what I'm saying? Most of them are secure websites, you know what I'm saying? They're supposed to be secure. They promise us that they will keep our personal information safe and that they won't sell it, you know what I'm saying? And that, right? And that it's okay for us to use them. That this is part of the deal when we log on and we sign up for an account with them. Alright, and saying your phone carrier is supposed to be the same. You know what I'm saying? Here, your phone. Everybody's got one of these nowadays, including me. You know what I'm saying? And these things right here, this is the easiest thing right here, easiest device to break right here to get you. There are so many different ways. You know what I'm saying? The easiest way is you being dumb and losing it, or forgetting it, or setting it down somewhere at the mall. You know what I'm saying? Or Taco Bell or something. You just set it down to go get your food. And when you get back to the table, somebody's stolen your phone. Alright? You know what I'm saying? Right? Here, I have this sticker on mine. You might want to consider this too. See, because in California, it's legal for the cops to grab your phone and search it without your consent. But anyways, let's start with the phone. The easiest way to protect yourself and your phone is to PIN code it. Right? A lot of times nowadays, you know what I'm saying, we have all these, and you just do your little squiggly thing, your Z, your U, your circle, your square, whatever, your tic-tac-toe, whatever it is, opens it up, right? And a lot of people, they just stay with that. You know what I'm saying? That's not very safe, because if one of these people does accidentally get your phone, all they have to do is just keep going through the combinations, excuse me, keep going through the combinations until they open up your phone, and then once they open up your phone, you're done. Right? Because they don't need your name. They don't need your social security. If they have your phone, they don't need your social security number. All they need is to open your phone, because at that point they can search your phone and with your phone number, right? Go down to my phone number and they can search your phone and they can link all of the accounts that you associated with your phone number. And most of us put our phone number in our bank account, in our PayPal account, in our Amazon account, in our eBay account, you know what I'm saying? Right? So, and then once they got all these accounts, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump to get your PIN number. And then once you got your PIN number, well, I don't have to tell you anymore what happens after that, do I? Right? So, the safest way to protect your phone is to PIN code it. You know, there's that little feature in there, you know, you can choose a 4-number PIN code, a 8-number PIN code, a 50,000 number PIN code. Right? It locks your phone, and it keeps your phone locked because you're the only person that knows what the code is to open it up. That's one of the safest ways to protect yourself right here, is to protect this device. Right? I'll give you an example. Right? A little while ago, I posted something on Craigslist. Right? And I did it all. I've had a Craigslist account now for a couple of years. I have a good rating. I've sold a lot of things. People, you know, I still have people that have bought things from me on Craigslist, you know, contact me through my phone, and every once in a while ask me, do I have anything, you know, they'll ask me for things and ask, because I sell such a wide selection, you know what I'm saying? So, but a little while ago, I posted something on Craigslist, you know what I'm saying, that was valuable, and posted it on there and set it up, and you know, took my pictures and published it, and it went live. And not 30 minutes later, here, let me show you. Not 30 minutes later did I have some scam artist telling me, here, let me open it up, right, and right here it is. 30 minutes later, I got some scam artist telling me, "Dear user, we have been informed by different persons that your last post could be used for scamming purposes. To prove that you're real and not a scam, please send us back your quote, manage, edit, delete, right, link of your post, or it will be flagged for removal." Right? And then at the bottom, if you look, it's got the date, and they didn't even spell Craigslist the whole way. Now, number one, this is Arizona. The area code in Arizona is 602. Number two, right, if this really was from Craigslist, it would say, "Dear Brian," not "Dear user." Right? Number three, if you send them a link with the manage, edit, delete code for anything, you're an idiot, because that is a scam waiting to happen. You're giving them, right, access to manage anything you want on your account, and they can go in there and they can link it all back, and then God knows what they could do. You know what I'm saying? What they're trying to do here is that they're trying to gain access to my post so that they can turn around and they can copy and paste what I into a new thing so that they can turn around and sell it, right, online, and they can get the money and I can't, right? Well, you know what? I'm a little bit smarter than this, because I have friends who are way smarter than me. I have one who's a security personnel, you know what I'm saying, that works downtown. I have another one that went to college. He's been, you know, at this for years and years and years, and he tells me, they've been teaching me stuff all along. But you see how simple it is. That's how simple it is. And there's people out there wanting to get you. They want to get you. They are waiting for you to do something silly. Here's another one, right? Facebook is not your friend. Facebook, in fact, is quickly becoming the enemy, because, good old Zuckerberg, right? He's in bed with Obama and the rest of the government, right? And they're quickly developing software and plugins and stuff for Facebook that's collecting all this information. You know, all that cool stuff about, tag your friends in a photo. Well, you know what? When you do that, what you're doing is you're linking your friend into the facial recognition software that the NSA and the CIA and everybody else uses, and I'm not crazy here, everybody else uses, right, for facial recognition, looking for terrorists, looking for criminals, looking for drug dealers, looking for murderers and rapists. You know what I'm saying, right? The cops have, right here in Phoenix, the cops have a facial recognition database of over 3 million people, because every week when they arrest people, they post their mugshots to the newspaper that's run by the city. It's called Mugshots. Remember that one, babe? Yeah. Mugshots, right? And what they do is they post all of the mugshots for the week, right? Every week. You know what I'm saying? Hey, right? You tag one of your friends in a photograph, or you tag one of your friends to a post, or you tag one of your friends to a link. And what you just did is you gave, because once you upload a photograph to Facebook, it's no longer your property. It becomes the property of Facebook. Once you tag one of your friends in that thing, what you're doing is you're allowing Facebook to upload that photograph into the database. So now that the FBI has a record of physical photographic image of your friend that they can put into the facial recognition database, and the next time they run through a red light and they get caught on camera by one of these red light cameras, guess what? Your friend has just been tagged as God knows what, and they're going to get a ticket. See, so everybody's out to get you nowadays. Personal security is something that you need to start taking serious. You need to protect yourself. You need to not leave your phone laying around. You need to not give away your passwords to people. You need to not. This one makes me laugh every time I go to the public library, where you go sit down at one of their public terminals, right, for your hour's worth of public free internet, and you click on, and the person before you left their Facebook page open. They left their Gmail account wide open. Oh God, you know how many times I've sat down and typed them a little note and said, you know what, you need to close this if we're going to do this at the library. I could have just done anything I wanted. And most of us, right, we flag our important emails that we get from the bank, that we get from the insurance company, that we get from our phone carrier for our bills, Right then and there, all they have to do is that. And a lot of these people, what they'll do is they'll go to the library and they'll swipe somebody else's stolen library card to get an hour's worth of internet time just to catch somebody slipping, so that they sit down and think, so that they can write down all this information, and now they got you. It's really easy. There's so many different ways that they can get you, but they only can get you if you're the one that's dumb and forget to close your Gmail account, right? If like here, look, Instagram. We're all on Instagram nowadays. Yes, we are. Look at here. I'm gonna show you something. Even crazy old ass me, right, is on Instagram. See my phone? Look, right here. I got the Instagram icon. Look, and watch. That's simple it is. Oh, wow, look. Loads right up. You know why? Because I was dumb and I checked the little box that says, keep me logged in. Right? Yeah, this is my phone. Yeah, I carried it around in a secure little case in my belt. Couldn't nobody get my phone. But you know what? Every once in a while, everybody gets dumb. Everybody forgets. I might set my phone down somewhere and turn around, and the next thing I know, my phone's gone. My personal information is right there to get that Instagram account. Right? You see what I'm getting at? That's how dumb it is. That's why you need to pin code your stuff. That's why you need to pass your, you need to code your things. You need to be aware of what you're doing. People are out to get us. And they're out to get us because they want our money. If they can't get our money, they'll try to do anything, steal our identity. Right? And if they steal your identity, oh man, just because your credit score is 204, doesn't mean that they can't go out and apply for 2 or 3 or 4 net spend, credit cards and $500, and they get 2 or 3 of them. They'll apply for 10 of them. They'll apply for 20 of them in your name, right? And they're counting on this simple fact that because your credit score is so low that you're not going to check it every day. You're not going to check it every week, and so that they can slowly over time build it up. They'll get a $500 net spend credit card in your name in a minute. And they'll go spend $500 on it. And they'll pay the bill. And they'll spend. And they'll pay. And they'll spend. And they'll pay. For this reason, if they do it 90 days in a row, the credit limit goes up to $750. They do that another 90 days in a row, the credit limit goes up to $1,000. They do that for another 6 months in a row, the credit limit goes up to $2,500. Before you know it, they have 4 or 5 of these little funky little credit cards. They have the credit limit has steadily gone up and up and up and up and up because they used all these other stolen credit cards to pay for this credit card. Before you know it, before you don't know it, you have $15,000 credit limit in your name that you don't even know about because you never check your credit score. Your credit score is up to 700. Hell, you can go buy a house now, but you don't know because the bad guys are using your identity, and then when you least suspect it, they'll go buy a Ferrari and leave you stuck with the bill. And then when you try to call the credit card company, say, hey, this wasn't me, somebody stole my identity. They don't believe you because you can't prove it. Because they paid the debt every time the bill came. And you can't prove it. So now you're stuck with a $150,000 credit card bill. Because why? Because you didn't go out. Right, yeah, because you didn't go out there and check and throw the junk mail. You didn't shred the junk mail. You just threw it in the dumpster, and some crackhead or some meth head came by at 2 o'clock in the morning, digging through your dumpster bin and stole your mail. And now they went and sold it to the dope man, who sold it to this guy, who sold it to that guy, who it ends up in the hands of a computer thief. And now they have a $15,000 credit line in your name, and you're set up. Personal security in you is something you need to think about. It's something you need to be aware of. It's something that you need to do every day on a daily basis. Why am I telling you this? Have I been a victim? Oh yeah. Has Babe been a victim? Probably. Yeah. There's people that live right here in our apartment complex. Have they been victims? Our friend right across from us, Colin, the young guy right across from us, he's a computer programmer. Oh man, this is how afraid he is. He has his important mail sent to our mailbox because he knows we won't steal it. He knows that we'll hold it for him so that when he comes home from work, we'll walk, hey Colin, here's your mail. Huh, babe?
Yes.
It's that simple. Thank you.